Now guys, if you want to complete any of the current SBCs or pack any of the new players, you're in the right place, because I'm going to teach you how to get unlimited packs, unlimited SBCs, and make some coins while you do it. So make sure to subscribe, drop a like down below, and of course, as usual, remember we're giving away 500,000 coins at the end of April, and all you've got to do to enter is subscribe, send proof over on Instagram, and follow my coin sponsor, skycoach.gg. If you guys are still stuck with a team like this, and everyone you play in champs has a team like this, then you need to head over to Skycoach in the link below. Not only have they got the cheapest and most reliable service for FIFA coins, you can pick any amount of coins, select your console, and put in code PRORECALL for 10% off. So first of all, what you might notice is I've got a ton of packs right now, 34 in total, a load of the crafting upgrade. We've got some exchange packs there as well, and at the end I think there's about 4 encore hero packs there as well. Now of course at the minute pack luck is pretty damn good, so what you will find is by doing the exchange packs is anything that's kind of in an SBC like the marquee matchups, any of the 84x7s, there is some really good rewards being thrown about at the moment. So what I've got here from these 5 packs is the premium mixed league upgrade. So for those of you who don't know, it's an upgrade that essentially you can craft into. If you've put a small investment into initially, you can craft and begin to cycle in this SBC, and this is how a lot of people do their SBCs, where you get free players, SBCs where maybe you're going for a certain player in a promo, you want to craft a load of packs, whatever it might be, this is the method for it. Now what you might notice is the packs that I'm opening here, not all of them have been bangers. We've got Aspas there, who's an 85, which is always good. That was a tradable pack there. We've got, as you can see here, in another tradable pack, some kind of average players. It's not always going to be good, but what happens when you do this crafting method with the premium mixed league upgrades is that you begin to essentially just be able to continually get more and more players. So if a pack's bad, it doesn't matter because another pack is definitely coming. Now, to give you guys a bit of context on why this is a little bit better at the moment, there are a few features. So first of all, of course, just to give you the baseline of it, if we go over to the mixed league upgrade, so it'll be in our challenges, the premium mixed league upgrade here, as you can see. So what you get for completing the overall award is a prime gold players pack. Then you get 2 tradables, which is a jumbo gold pack and a small prime gold players. So both of those are tradable. Roughly on a worst day, you may be making 8 to 10k back from both of those packs, and of course any promo cards, anything like that, is going to increase that. And then of course we've got the small rare gold and then a prime electrum. So 5 packs there in total. What you've got to do is complete what is a very, very cheap set of SBCs, and the actual whole SBC in total is going to cost you 15,000 coins, and you can essentially do most of it for free. Obviously, as you can see, you can do it with silvers, bronzes. There are a lot of cards that you won't usually be using that will fall into this SBC very nicely, and the way you can do this for free before we go through and complete the rest of them is by starting off, you obviously complete your daily upgrade. So if we go all the way to the end here, you've got your daily gold, your daily silver, and your daily bronze. Now by cycling from bronze to silver to gold, you essentially get 4 of the daily gold upgrades. What the result of that is going to be is 40 gold players and then 40 rare gold players. 40 rare gold players? 4 rare gold players and 40 commons. Sorry, that was my bad. But you understand, you get 44 players, 4 of them are going to be rare. Now, of course, easily, that's just going to do you 4 of the crafting upgrades. That's exactly what you need for 4 crafting upgrades. Do you do that? No, because if you do that, you've got no players. You know, if you have literally nothing and you start from nothing, then you've just lost everything. But if you take that over to the premium mixed league upgrade instead, and obviously, you know, the silver packs there, we can do the League One and the Eredivisie with just silver players. Obviously the Bundesliga one here, if we have a look, a lot of these can be silvers, as you can see, use a couple golds. And then similarly with the Prem and the La Liga, what we can do is just fill that out with any golds that we get from those packs. Now what you have to remember is from those gold upgrades, you actually do pretty much get the Premium League and La Liga or the Bundesliga. So what will happen is you'll fill out basically half of all 3 of these squads just from those packs, and then all you've got to do is invest in that top one there. The reason that top one's got to have an investment is because that pack there is essentially going to be a little bit more expensive. The players are more expensive, and of course, don't worry guys, as always, there's a guide down below on how to do this and cycle in this in the easiest way. But essentially, with this squad, all you've got to do is come down here, go to the Libertores for the league. So if we go down to Lib, and then you just want to go club by club. So of course, nothing in that first one. Take the best player from every single club in order to fill it out. Don't have enough players in the Lib side of things. Remember, you can do the South America League as well. Both of these can fit into this SBC. The reason this SBC does come so tricky and does often take a little bit longer than you will find most other SBCs is because it needs a lot of rating, and there isn't a lot of rating in a lot of the teams in this league. So what you do find is that automatically you're already making things hard because of the rating requirement, and then it gets a little bit more difficult if you don't have them in your club, obviously because of the this SBC, they've all been kind of rating locked. Now, I've only filled out a few of them there. We should realistically have the squad here because I've got quite a few higher rated. We've even got a Cavani in the club if we need to be, but you can see how easy it is to fill this out. The only problem you will find is a lot of the highest rated players in the league are actually goalkeepers, but once you've got the chemistry covered, you'll see very quickly we've got this pretty much in the bag. Let's try a 76 there. So we need a player to be increased, so we'll pick a 72 for that spot there, and then the 66 can go there. Still not enough. Let's put a 69 there, see if that gets us covered. Not quite, so we're gonna have to switch that around just for the chemistry side. Let's put a 74 here. Not quite. 75. There you go. So you can see it is quite an intricate SBC. You want to do it to the mark because how expensive it can be to do this one. Now, what you do after that is, of course, you can then cycle these packs. So you get these packs that are tradable, untradeable, whatever it might be. You can cycle these back into more of the same SBC. Now, what's really useful about this at the minute, of course, I could sell off anything that I get in the tradable pack. So this pack, all of this, if we sell off every single bit of this, you're probably looking at about 6,000 coins. Now, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to use the players in other SBCs and I'll sell off the duplicates, as you can see there. But if you were doing this to the letter, you would just put all of those players back into the SBC. Sorry, I've said that wrong. You'd put all the players on the market and then you'd put all the remaining players into SBCs. So anything that doesn't go on the market goes into SBCs. Sorry, the camera seems to be getting a bit confused there. And then anything tradable, as I say, you're going to sell the tradable stuff because this is the stuff where, obviously, as you can see, a lot of this isn't going to go into the SBCs, but you'll get a bit of a value out of it for tradable that you can then craft back in to do more SBCs. Now, not every pack is going to be a banger, as we said at the start. A lot of these can be stinkers. That's going to happen. But where you do this SBC a few times, you begin, as I say, to be able to just craft, and then we can go and do a load of SBCs that we want. So what you will notice is, I'm going to skip through this, and here I've got myself quite a few, and I've been crafting a lot of these as well. We've got 1, 2, 3, is it 3 yet? 3 encore hero packs. Now, the reason I've done a ton of these is over on shorts, I've been opening them in blocks of 5 to see what we get. I've got 2 more to do for the next set, which will be up later today or tomorrow. And realistically, guys, the one thing that's really good at the minute is this. The exchange packs are cracked right now. Now, that is actually a really crap one. But what I've actually had, I've got a couple icons in these recently, which is like not what you're going to expect. You've got the crafting upgrade, which once again, you can get a ton in. And the crafting upgrade right now is really, really good. You've got 83 times 20 and an 83 times or an 82 times 20 available. As you can see there, we're getting 86s in the exchanges. So you are getting players that can go back into exchanges from the exchanges. What you can do, of course, regardless of what SBC you're doing, is take these into the next step SBCs. So it might be that you're going to go do the 84 times 7. You might be going and putting them in the team of the week player pick. You might be going and putting them in the encore upgrade, as I am. Basically, no matter what you're doing, this SBC crafts in perfectly. And at the minute, with the luck of player picks, the luck of the double upgrade, the amount we can just spam the mixed league upgrades, and of course, if we want to spam the exchanges, it's ridiculous. It's even worth it if you've got 89s, like specials that are in the current promo, for example. So for me, if we go newest, Kuhl, absolutely, let's pop him in there. We got that Lineker that you saw there in the recent specials. He was copped in a 51 player pack. So it's very easy right now. If we go on newest, you can see him. He's came in the 51 player pack there. We've got Gerler as well. I don't need him. So we can put these players that we don't necessarily need. I don't have a big SBC that I'm doing at the minute, just icons that come about. Obviously, at the minute, there's nothing that really touches my team. So I'm holding off until we get like a Ronaldo SBC. That's kind of what I'm looking for. So right now, specials or players, you know, for example, in the gold rare section, who doesn't have a Ruben Diaz coming out of pretty much every big pack that they do? So obviously we can get rid of Ruben Diaz, knowing that of course he's going to be coming back to us. And we've just done another 51 player pack. We've managed to get Robertson in that one. We're even getting duplicate walkouts there, but it's still obviously a good contribution towards the next steps. And any duplicate bigs, like in any 85 plus, I can just go put them in an exchange. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.